All right, so let's get into this topic here. And yeah, so my thoughts about the Creator League. My thoughts are this was a emotionally demeaning tournament. I can honestly say that it's for the wrong reasons though, because my emotions have not really been running super high. The games have actually been very predictable with who's going to win. And even if games do go to a game three, it's not like a close game three. It's more so of a, yeah, they just didn't, they played around with their food a little bit in the second game, and so the other team won, but then ultimately they came down with the victory. It wasn't much of like a struggle or like a fight, like a momentum shift. And yeah, Creator League should have definitely, in my opinion, kept it either with the same gender or just made it separate where the girls could do their own kind of thing and then the guys also do their own kind of thing. Not because I don't want to see them coexisting on the court, but only because it leads to these very uncomfortable interactions, like when Stefania had got injured, when T Jazz like went off on her screen, like he pushed through it. That was terrible. And I, as a man, at least a man who still was raised to feel bad for people, I felt bad for Stefania. And even when Stefania got trucked by Cash Nasty when that Mitch match happened, like things like that, I don't feel comfortable watching a woman literally get ran over by a whole dude like that. I don't feel nice about that. Other things as well. Whoever signs the contract to be a part of this tournament. Now, I do understand that people like Marcellus and other folks have their reasonings as to why they weren't gonna go all out for this tournament. But when I hear things like that, I just gotta keep it being a bean. These guys are amazing talents. They're way better than I can ever probably imagine to be at basketball. Not to say that I won't stand a chance against them. I, realistically, if I did play them, probably put up a couple points. I'm probably not going to come up with the W, but still, I would like to feel that there's no real difference between me and these people. And I feel like some of them kind of walked into this tournament with that mindset that, oh, I am such and such. I am this and that. Like, no, you signed this waiver or whatever information you did to come into this tournament. You are a tournament player and your objective is to win. It's not to come in here and to do anything else. It's to win and to cooperate with your teammate, but to win, more importantly. Now, I'm not saying to kill each other out there, because I did like what Marcellus and Friga had during that time where they played up against each other, where it wasn't trash talking all the way. It was more so on the friendlier side of things, but it was still good enough to the point where, like, Cell was picking the ball as as Friga was trying to go up. Friga's out here blocking Marcellus's shot, not giving him no easy looks, like things like that. You can tell it wasn't super in your face, this and that, but it was competitive. And that's just what this tournament doesn't seem to have. It just kind of seems like, and this is how it was intended, with the whole men and women thing happening, but it's abused mismatches, and the man on the team is just overpowered, like having Friga or having, any taller male figure there that is also pretty good with the dribble and has a good jump shot, like Cam now. Like now, Cam and Jenna, they were already good before with Ray, but now with Cam, it's just like, bro, they're definite finals now. Now I'm not gonna lie, Cash and Bree could definitely give Cam and Jenna can give them a run for their money, but still, like that's honest predictions of how the tournament is gonna end. Is with Cam and Jenna versus Lola and Friga. That's just how it is. And so I can't say that this tournament has been worth it, in my honest opinion. Like, there's been some times, and I hate to say this, but the quiet part has to come out sometimes. And there was times where I waited. I was fueling into the hype. I seen the $50,000, and I thought to myself, all right, cool, we playing for 50K. Let's get it. Like, let's see how people are going to, build strategies around this team and do this. And I'm not gonna lie, I forgot which was the first game that I watched, but I think the first game that I watched was when Marcellus and Pika played YPK, Ray, and Jenna. And I'm not gonna lie, what Cell did that day, he already apologized for it, and he said what he said. Ultimately, he is his own man. He could say whatever he has to say about that stuff and feel however he's got to feel about it. I respect it. But at the end of the day, we as people can't, go to our jobs, our place of work, and say, hey, look, I heard some people, bro, before I clocked in, they were calling me stupid and saying that I suck and that this and that. So I came into work and I did a bad job or a half-ass job. Because doing a half-ass job is just as worse as not even doing the job at all. Like, I understand that we all people as well and that things do get to us. I understand that, but some things you just can't let that be what throws your game off. Because I waited like everybody else for that day. I had my calendar set. I was at work and I was just like, all right, this is dope. Like, had a bad day and everything. It was like, perfect, this is what I needed. And then the video goes on and the performance that they did went on, and I was just like what the heck did I just watch? They was better out asking me to go out there. Like, I'd rather my coworker, who he's in his 30s, don't even play basketball no more. I'd rather him go out there, bro. Like, I don't like that. Nobody likes that. We don't like to see these people who we know are tough get into a game and play subpar. Like, I don't understand it. And I'm just gonna say the quiet part out loud. The fans need to be heard, bro. I know people are gonna be in my comment section talking about this, talking about that, preaching your hate, whatever. That's fine. I'm just a small YouTube channel. It doesn't really matter to me. But still, like, the only analogy I can give is, imagine you guys are LeBron fans and the Lakers is doing piss poor one day and you're sitting courtside. And Bron's coming by and you're like, hey, yo, Bron, turn up, man. Like, go out there and drop 30 or something. He's just like, yeah, Bron, we need you right now, this and that. And imagine he just looks at you. He says, you don't know what I got going on in my life. I have people talking trash in the stands, man. So I'm about to do this bad performance, see what they say, and then that's it. And then I'm going to go and retire. You're going to be like, whoa. As a fan, like, what can you say? You went and you paid money. They getting your money through your attention. And they got your attention to do that. Crazy, man. But that's just what I mean by the intensity of these games just has been underwhelming. Like, there's been a lot of games where I can't even lie with you. I want to watch them and I want to take them serious, but I don't even think I'm going to watch the rest of the tournament, bro. Like, I just already feel like I know that only Lola and Friga are going to go down. Not go down, but that they're going to be the ones to win this whole thing. Because despite whatever happens to Jenna and Cam, which I feel like Cash and Bree can definitely give them a run for their money and stuff. It might be interesting because that boy Cash he's Cam's kryptonite. But if he's not getting calls, then it'll be lights out and Cam will win it. And if Bree isn't able to get her offense going on against Jenna, then that's it. But Yeah, man. Like I say, that's the only game to me that's worth watching because that one would definitely probably go down to the wire. But all the other ones, like, it just seems like 50K is just too little for everybody involved. And I understand people have their motives and all that other stuff, but and that's where the answer to me is maybe we just need some smaller creators. You know, maybe we need to start reaching out to the channels that only have a couple thousand subs instead of the people who got millions. Because maybe the people who got millions just feel like they boss. You know, that they ain't slaving for no 50K. They know they make that in a year. Or more than that in a month. So, or in probably a week. So that kind of money to them is nothing. But, yeah. I just would like to overall see more intensity. I definitely think this tournament does need to be reworked and examined for the future. In the future, we should never do this again, at all. I did like the fact that they were able to get some replacements out for the people who were getting injured, but at the same time, had we never had this kind of strange women playing with men kind of thing going on, then I feel like people wouldn't have gotten injured. Like Stefania, when T-Jazz bumped into her, would have never sprained her leg or whatever. And, you know, because she's also a girl, when she was like setting those hard screens on Ray, she's trying to set them with all her force. But let's be honest, YPK Ray is not the biggest guy in there. I'm not going to say that he's soft or anything. YPK is a man. But at the same time, if anybody catches you off guard, full strength, hitting you in a very unorthodox way, you can risk potential injury. You know, and that's what we've seen. And yeah, I just don't think that this should ever be replicated, ever. And that for the people and the next time around who do get invited to this tournament, like I said, I want to see, even though it is going to be a hit or a miss, and more than likely it might be a miss, just I want to see like some people who are really out here who, you know, 50,000 sounds like life-changing for them, so they're trying to build strategies and to do things, you know? And I understand that the hard work that these men and women put in is very good. Like, I'm not gonna say that the performance wasn't what I expected. Like, them getting their shots up and setting the pick and rolls and all that, it was good to watch. But like I said, I just don't see the intensity from this group. I see it from Friga, but it's silent intensity. At the end, when he wins all these games, you know, he's winning it and he's like, I'm sorry, bro, it's 50K. That's my mentality right there. Prats to Friga, bro, it's 50K, bro. Yeah, you're my dog, but I'm here to get this money. You know? Like, just like that. But I don't know. Hopefully y'all could relate with me in the comment section. Like I said, if y'all enjoy it and if you got something to say about it, hey, put it down in the comments. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.